Joined here by Sam Jones. And Sam, we appreciate you swinging by today. Good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
You know, we were just recapping. Man, what a crazy year it was, huh? And pretty cool for you. You know, you come back for another year. I'm sure it was about all you could have hoped for in another return season.
We worked really hard this off season, and we all stuck through the COVID, and it paid off. You know, we had a lot of fun and made a lot of memories this year.
Man, I'm sure when you're looking back to last year, you know, I think our team last year was looking to be solid too. You know, you guys were getting on a good stride there. You know, and unfortunately, you know, the season gets canceled. How tough was it, you know, to then, you know, turn that switch off and go, okay, you know, we're all sitting there. You know, who wants to come back? Who's going to come back for another year? And decide, you know, to hey, let's come back this year and, you know, see what we can do.
It was a pretty easy turnover for us. We all were really good friends pretty quickly last year, and get the guys to come back was not very hard. I think Connor sent a text and group chat, and then a bunch of other guys said, yeah, I'm coming back, and sure enough, we had 18 seniors come back, and it was a fun group.
You know, you think back to just this year, you know, what games really stood out for you? Because we saw you had some, you know, big catches out there in the outfield, had some big hits. You know, what are the games that always kind of stand out for you kind of personally from this past year?
I think the first game back against St. Martin's, I got on, and Ty Brandenburg hit a single, and we had second and third, and it just felt like we were playing baseball again. It was really good to be back. The home run I hit at NNU was definitely one I'll remember forever.
You know, we've seen you too. You play with a lot of passion out there. Is that always kind of the way you play? We like, you know, you're out there, you get fired up, you get on base, you get the team going. Is that kind of always the passion you've played with throughout your career?
Yeah, definitely. I always thought Ricky Henderson quote when I play, if your jersey's not dirty, you didn't play hard enough. And so I like to bring the energy. I know the boys love it, and it's really it's fun to play the game like that.
What was it like being around this team too? Because you know you've been at a few other schools, you know, before you came to WOU. What was it like coming into this culture and just, you know, playing with this team?
I think WOC definitely sets the tone really well. Like I said, we came together really quickly last year. We all just became really good friends, and I've told a couple of the guys this week, I think our chemistry is one thing that put us over the top and allowed us to get to that regional and compete really hard. And it's hard to find chemistry like that on teams nowadays.
You know, being originally from Washington State, you know, you were out in the Midwest there for a bit, out in Tiffin and a few other schools. What was kind of the draw to get you back to, you know, the Pacific Northwest and more specifically here at Western Oregon?
Well, every time I come home, say I was in Florida or in Ohio, I just see the nature, and that's a big part for me. That keeps me here. It's really beautiful in the Northwest. You can't beat it. But playing in front of family, getting my dad to see a couple last games was really awesome this year. And Northwest is just my home. It's hard to leave.
Yeah, I'm sure the winning culture was great to come back to this too, because you know you were here for, you know, that one season where we had all the guys get drafted. You know, I'm sure that was a fun year to be a part of too. You know, to walk into that.
Coming into Western, I knew the program was different, and I knew they expected a lot, and that's exactly what I wanted. Like you said, I bring the energy, and I think bringing energy allows the culture to thrive, and the talent will speak for itself.
What is it about the game of baseball that, you know, kind of drew you to it growing up, and what do you enjoy the most about it?
I don't know. I think I just picked up a baseball when I was young, and my dad said that I always just was obsessed with it. I would watch ESPN at like 5 a.m., just watching all the highlights. It got me at a young age, and it got me hooked.
When you mention a guy like Ricky Henderson, that's a perfect person to try to, you know, tailor your game after. Was there any other, you know, maybe teams or, you know, athletes you watched growing up that you tried to emulate, you know, once you got a chance to play?
Growing up in Seattle, Ichiro was always there. We would always do the Ichiro stance. I even do some of his stretches in the outfield still. But Jacoby Ellsbury was also a guy. I know he's a local Oregon State product, and seeing him, you know, go to the Red Sox and win the World Series was pretty cool for a guy from the Northwest.
You know, for you too, you know, getting ready to graduate here shortly, you know, just kind of talk about, you know, your major and what you plan to do once you leave WOU.
Well, I graduated in business. I'm going on to law school and going to continue and try and be a sports agent through that. Sports agency doesn't work out. I always have that law degree, and I will definitely do something productive with it.
All right, Sam. Well, it was great to see you. Great to catch up with you. You know, it was fun to watch the boys and you guys out there this year, and I'm sure we'll be catching up with you here soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much.